All right, y'all. 1 2 1 2. What's going on? You are now in tune to the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast, bringing the best of hip hop and soul music from all over, live and direct on the weekly since 1998. Whether on your FM dial, internet radio station, website, or podcast, we just try to be one segment of the folks who are trying to bring quality, just offerings, period, media-wise to people. Much less, the segment that we represent with quality black media on the radio airwaves. Good music, good talk, all that good stuff. In the next 3 hours of mix, you got myself, DJ Fusion, on the mix and the news commentary and all that. And you got my padre, my bro Jon Judah, on the same. What's going on there, Judah?
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. It's the incredible, the funky, a.k.a. Jon Judah, do his thing, Big shout out to all the peoples in the world. We about to get down. FuseBox, of course. Continuing situation, they be biting stage. It's all good. FuseBox coming in like a wind in the breeze, But yo, what's the deal, Fuse? Oh.
Happy to be here another week to go ahead and, rock some cool stuff. Got a cool interview with my people, Polo the Fur King, on this week's show. Last week, Black Music Month here in the United States and the UK, and also, the week that we will be broadcasting throughout all of our outlets, running right into 4th of July weekend. So, a lot of goodies going on, old school, new school, everything in between. And as always, definitely have to give much love and prop to all of our various outlets that broadcast us, all of our syndicated outlets and affiliates. Definitely check out those. Right now, we are 30 plus folks, which is a blessing, either on our official blog site, blackradiosback.com. We got them all listed. Or on the official MySpace page, which I finally got a chance to do a little bit of updating on today, at myspace.com/FuseBoxRadio, FuseBoxRadio. Good to go. And on both sites, you can check out archives of the radio shows, get some free downloads, mixtapes, different mixes, and all that. Event listings coming soon. We got some graphic design work getting done on that. And it's a whole bunch of other nice goodies. Not just stuff from us, but also just various music things and all of that good stuff. And of course, we are part of the folks who are on the Twitter wave. We didn't have to wait for Oprah to show, what Twitter is before, folks hopped on it. But, y'all know how we try to do it on the technological end. Twitter.com/FuseBoxRadio. And if you're part of the Facebook Nation and for some reason you want to catch some DJ Fusion babblings, because I'm pretty much the main one who babbles on Facebook and Twitter when folks do the interaction, Facebook.com/FuseBoxRadio as well. So definitely feel free to join, get it in. I don't mind conversating as long as, nobody comes, rude or crazy. Whether it's people who want to solicit getting their music played or just, going back and forth in general. Because on both sides, I post up news stories. I do our promo, of course. And there's other various random stuff on folks' minds. And speaking of that, we're about to segue a little bit into a bit of commentary.
Alright.
Since we're a weekly radio show with the syndication, it either seems like absolutely nothing happens in the course in between the time we do each show, or a whole lot of crazy stuff happens. And during last week's show broadcast time, we talked about the the train crash that happened in Washington, D.C. A lot of the funerals are happening for that right now with the subway. Definitely prayers and condolences to everybody who passed away and also got injured during that particular crash on the red line for all of my D.C., Maryland, Virginia peoples here in the States.
Okay.
And that was already like, wow, that's abnormal. That's kind of a crazy week. Little did we know how much stuff will go on within the news within the past week. I guess the first thing we'll touch base on, since that's one of the things that's getting a lot of play, is these passings of various celebrities around here. We talked about Ed McMahon last week, and that was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. And then we had last Thursday, Farrah Fawcett passed away. Rest in peace to her. She passed away of advanced cancer and stuff. I personally was not, cognizant of her power during the age when she was her biggest, which was the Charlie's Angels time frame. and all of that. You know, I was a little kid when that was jumping up. I've seen that in rerun cycles and stuff. But for me personally, what got me on Farrah Fawcett was two things. When I was younger, I saw a movie called The Burning Bed that she starred in. And that was a very, very serious movie about domestic violence. And supposedly, from what I heard from my relatives, it kind of, scared some dude straight, because essentially, to sum up the story, it was a woman who was being abused constantly by her husband and everything else. And one day, she just snapped. She literally poured some flammable liquid on this dude when he fell asleep, and just...
That was all she wrote.
Pretty much, and just toasted him up or whatever. And they'd go through the court case and everything else. But it showed, the side that had people even get to that point. And for folks at that particular time frame, it was like, wow, some of this abusive stuff really goes on all over the place. And this movie kind of portrays that, and maybe there should be a stop to it. She was also a very big advocate for, being against domestic violence. So I definitely had to give her props on that. And also, she just had the documentary. She was going through, I guess, those last stages of the cancer. I know it's been on Oxygen Channel. I think it replayed on MSNBC and some other stuff this weekend. I watched that with my mom. That was a very serious documentary right there. Essentially, she had people film her when she was going through the stages of getting doctor's treatments and stuff like that, to really show how serious it can get with, cancer. I mean, I've had family members affected by cancer, whether they, were able to get it into remission, as it were, or folks that got really sick and or passed away. And I think one of the things that was deep about that for people who I know who watched it, they were like, wow, this thing can affect anybody. Because you think that, wow, these folks are rich, they got a whole bunch of money, this, that, and the third. You saw people traveling all over the world, but that sickness still got folks when they were supposed to get them. And you definitely saw people go through various things in terms of having to deal with things and cope and humble themselves in that regard. No doubt. And that was a rather brave thing for people to do, to put that message out there.
No doubt.
When they probably knew that things were at a very, very bad stage. They were like, no, I still want to have people see this and realize what was going down. So definitely, a big rest in peace to her, and condolences to her friends, family, and all of that.
No doubt about it.
And
yeah, I just want to say briefly, I'm going to go ahead now. You go ahead, Fuse. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I was at my 9 to 5 when I heard about Farrah Fawcett dying. I am getting ready with Judah. We met up in DC to, chill out and do some business stuff or whatever. And I happened to look at my phone, and y'all know I'm on the Twitter account and everything. And the first thing I see is Michael Jackson has a heart attack. And I'm thinking, man, it's just a rumor. Stuff spreads all over the internet. Look at my CNN feed. Nope, Michael Jackson had a heart attack. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But he'll probably be okay, because one of those things that probably hit in the back of the mind was like, these two kind of famous people aren't going to die in the same day. That's kind of rare. We're traveling around DC, turn on WTOP. Michael Jackson is in critical condition. Wow, this is nuts. Family going over to the hospital in Cali and everything. By the time we get to around a certain segment of Northwest, we were going to get some business done and grab some eats. We're in the cab. We're talking to, a brother cabbie or whatever. Like, yo, you hear about Michael Jackson? Blah, blah, blah. At that time, only one media outlet, TMZ, said that he passed away. The second we get out of the cab is when they made the announcement on the news station here in the DC metro area that Michael Jackson passed away. 50 years old. Young for most folks at that particular time frame. Right now, as of this broadcast, we do not know the cause of his passing, besides that something led to cardiac arrest. And that's how he passed away. Ironically, my stepfather passed away of the same scenario. And wow, what can you really not say about Michael Jackson in popular culture? Well, essentially for the past, essentially all of his life, but especially the past 40 years he was into music, he was a part of popular culture, whether it was ups or downs. Like, Michael Jackson was one of those folks who only very few people had in popular culture, especially like popular black culture. Like James Brown, he was one of those folks you just always expect to be there. You know what I'm saying, Judah? Like, you would just always be like, oh man, Mike, yeah, like, man, Mike ain't going away. That's why it was such a shock to hear that he passed of a heart attack. You had to think his impact in popular culture was just for so long and through so many generations. It was like, man, I'll probably be about 56 years old. We'd be, seeing Mike at the Kennedy Center Honors or something as a, old dude. And he'd be having, mad different cats imitate him and do the moonwalk and all other, types of stuff. And his music, I think, throughout his career had a positive impact on people in multiple ways. And, just as music, the grooves were slamming. You can play a Mike Jackson album even before he passed away. And, you can get the party started. You can throw on like Off the Wall or Thriller and some other joints, at the club jam, and you would have the majority of those cats grooving. Whether they're like, I like rock music, no, I like R&B, now I like hip hop. There's going to be one mic groove you could probably get somebody really, really amped off of. No doubt. And we're just talking about that solo mic. We're not talking about the Jacksons when he was with his brother, or the Jackson 5 when he was a little boy. We're just talking about Michael Jackson's solo career. You can just be like, I'm throwing on a joint. Woo, that's my mic jam. And that's a very, very rare thing. And also his impact with black musical culture, in terms of this past half century, was just extremely international. How many black folks do you know could go to almost any country, even when they're not at the peak of their career, and have folks bugging out? Like, bugging out. We're not talking about, oh, yay, so-and-so's here. Like, chicks and dudes screaming and fainting and all other type of stuff before he even said a word. I was watching some older concert footage, Proper TV One for actually showing some really great concert footage from him and A&E. And they had one of his dancers from back on, I think, the Bad Tour on. And he was like, yo, that was the most amazing thing I've seen in my life. He rose up from stage. All you heard was screaming. He just stood there for a while. And they showed it while this dude was narrating. And all you heard was, and they're like, these people are screaming their hearts out. He ain't even do anything yet. Then he took off his shades and just started putting them down really, really slow. The screaming got even louder. Then he just stood there again for a few minutes. The man knew how to rock a crowd. And for anybody who likes any type of music, I don't care, what genre it is. How many people can truly rock a crowd anymore? This man rocked the crowd standing still before getting into the music and having everybody trip. You had somebody who hadn't been on tour in an extremely long time, sold out over 1 million tickets in the UK. 50 shows. Folks were like, because they even, during his ups and downs, they were like, this man, from our memories, if he's able to remotely kick it like he did back in the day, this is going to be an historical moment. Now, we don't know what would have happened if he still lived. But all I know is if he had one show that was off the chain, half of these cats would be talking about, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I get 20,000 YouTube plays and mad MySpace downloads, would have been looking punked out. And as of this show broadcast, from what I have gotten from early SoundScan ratings, from the day Michael Jackson died, we're not even talking about a full week just yet. Supposedly, 3 to 4 of his albums sold over 100,000 copies. So, the Billboard Top 10 from over 40 years when this man started his career is going to be filled with Michael Jackson albums. In the recession age. Okay, we're talking about a man who started when all you had was a vinyl disc. And folks were just killing it. The iTunes numbers came in, and it said, I think, 8 to 9 out of 10 albums sold from MP3 downloads on iTunes were Michael Jackson albums, Jackson 5, Jacksons. And I think it was like 8 out of 10 were various singles. From somebody who hadn't dropped an album since Invincible, which I think was about 8 years ago? 8-9 years ago. How many people can do that? You know what I'm saying? Utterly, totally amazing. And for some people, like, yeah, you're talking all this, that, and the third, and the music and stuff like that. Fine. If you want to get on the sales type of thing, let's break down the brother's career. In his lifetime, 750 million units sold. $750 million. Thriller is still the top selling album of all time since they started tracking record releases. And I think they said worldwide it still sells about 1 to 3 million copies a year. That joint came out over 20 years ago. So think that through. You have folks who we look at, no disses or offenses to them, like the Beatles and stuff like that. They did not have no top selling album of all time. And, to a degree, the Beatles had a better marketing push than Mike Jackson. King of rock and roll. No offense to Elvis Presley fans, quote unquote king of rock and roll. You see that dude stuff everywhere. It's not the best selling album of all time though. So, that's an ill impact and an ill situation. Jon Judah, I know John's like, yeah, you taking up my mic, man.
What's the deal, y'all? I think everybody has said a lot, and I think there's not really that much to say about Michael Jackson. I think that the brother was at least a good-hearted person. Whether we agree with all his choices is another thing, but he seemed like a good-natured brother, and we all want people like that, in our households and our lives. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think one of the big things about Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson represents black people in America, period. He didn't represent he represented the world, he represented all people, but Mike came out of the bloodline of black America. Not out of the bloodline of the Caribbean or Africa, but not the direct link to Africa, rather, but he was born in the United States, and he couldn't have really been born anywhere else but the United States, and Mike couldn't have been anything else but a black American. He couldn't have been a black person from the world. He had to be a black American. Poor blacks are the most hated people on the planet, even by blacks from other countries, Caribbean and Africa, and they know who they are. In pre-civil rights, and you mean post-civil rights? Post and pre civil rights era, but yeah. So when Mike represented the most hated group, and then you saw people just like going crazy because they know that at the root of it, it wasn't just Mike. Mike was a reflection of black American culture. He was doing James Brown, Jackie Wilson move. You know what I'm saying? All that grunting, that wasn't Mike, that was James. And all the music style that they did, that was mostly like from old time Negroes like James Brown and the likes. So, of course, Mike took it to a level that those jokers never took it to. But Mike represented black people in America, and I'm from that bloodline. So, Mike was in a way able to bridge almost a racial divide. Some people who had maybe never been around black Americans. Mike got to, show them that, there was good-natured black Americans, you know what I'm saying? Who, and I think that I'm proud to have heard his music and proud to have come from the same group he did, African Americans, who had to deal with the same issues on identity and acceptance in a land dominated by people who are not black. But definitely. Oh yeah, there was, and I think that I think it has to be said that I think one of the bigger things we can learn from Mike is not only the hustle and the passion to perform and to put one's all into it, but you also learn about things not to do. I'm a firm believer that no black man should be around nobody's children if they're not related to those children. Period. That means out in the front yard, let alone in the bedroom. I just don't think you should do that. I don't think any man should do that, particularly black men. I say particularly black men because black men are the most hated, particularly black American men. That's just the way that is. Okay. I don't think. I think black people should stay. People in general, but particularly African Americans, black Americans should stay away from tummy tucks, plastic surgery, nose jobs, lip jobs, and jerry curls. These are chemicals that do nothing do nothing but do the skin and body harm. Period. You know. And I think those are the things that we can learn from Mike, other than being a good-natured human being. But you know that you don't need to get involved with these Nazi scientists to try to make yourself better when it's gonna come back and haunt you.
No doubt, Judah. I'm glad you mentioned those things. Also, as a quick dovetail, I think a universal lesson people can learn is you gotta know the company you're around, man. Michael Jackson, unfortunately, is a story that happens a lot in terms of when people get fame. Especially, you know, some of our black stars. You get some of the wrong people around you. They talking certain things. They influence you a certain way. Or they just don't tell you, you know what, you're messing up right now. Because Judah mentioned, you know, on the side in like the cases that he had when he was accused of child molestation. 2, by the way, where he was found not guilty of. Let's face it, the most famous black man on the planet, I don't care who it is. Obama, somebody gets be like, yo, Obama touched me. And they be, you know, ready to drag his ass in jail. And, you know, Obama, he has a fame, but he doesn't have a fame that Michael Jackson ever had. And this dude went through this type of court situation twice. It was a circle. It was a circus. It was crazy. It was bugged out. But both times, and I don't think just due to money, because the second case, you know, folks straight up said they lied, that it was false. The second case. The first case, you know, it was like a not guilty thing, but they ended up doing like some settlement type of thing. The second case was the one that Nancy Grace never covering, and that was a not guilty type of deal. So, you know, for somebody to be able to go through that, I definitely think that affected his health a little bit, mentally and otherwise. Because this was a man who went through situations within his own family where it's documented that there was abuse that happened, both physical and emotional, to various family members. So you had a grown man who felt the only people he could trust in the world essentially were children and other folks because they didn't get corrupted. And, you know, he got accused about something that touched the core of himself. That's a very, very deep thing. Now, Judah also mentioned the entire thing with the surgery and the bleaching and stuff like that. On various levels, that reflects the Black American experience. If you think about it, you know, some, you know, Black Americans, even to 2009 to this day, will talk about people's skin color, their class, this, that, and the third. You know, they look funny because of this, that, and all that. Now, imagine that for a little boy getting that from his parents, much less the outside world and whatever else. And there was like a parent who was being abusive and talking crazy stuff and whatever else with that. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but you can't say that ain't, you know, caused no psychic scar. And there's some people who might not want to admit it who's listening to this radio show who are of color, but, you know, some folks, if they had the money Michael Jackson had to depigment themselves, would do that in a heartbeat if they felt that they were going to be treated better.
Ain't that the truth?
In a heartbeat. I mean, there's a reason why in certain countries that skin lighteners still sell like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very, very deep thing. I just feel that Michael Jackson was just a very tortured character. And again, we're not saying that we condone all his choices and stuff he did, you know, but to have somebody who was that caring within their own life after going through such things, much less still being able to want to put out something creatively to uplift and inspire people, and doing enough actions to uplift and inspire people, because while Mike still bleached and depigmented that skin, he ain't never say he wasn't black. Tiger Woods won't say he black. What's his name? The baseball dude, the Dominican brother. I can't think of his name. Yeah, the one who broke the record. I can't think of his name right now. That cat won't say he's black. Michael Jackson went through all of that, and I saw the interviews they had on TV this past week. They're reviewing the documentaries and stuff. Michael Jackson was like, I'm African American. I'm black. And, you know, this is from somebody who, you know, Judah and I were talking. We're real. We're like, yo, we've clowned Mike for, you know, the skin situation. I don't believe it was just totally vitiligo. I think there was extra stuff when he went to that extra step. But, you know, people do what they do and whatnot with that. But he was still like, yo, I'm black. I'm a black American. He still made sounds like you know, they don't really care about us. You know, well, Mike Jackson was, you know, you checked out the video on YouTube. That was a real hardcore video. He was going there on that joint. This is the man who went out in front of New York talking about, in front of the Sony building, talking about Tommy Mottola's the devil, yo. The music industry be raping folks. And this is Michael Jackson. He wasn't a poor dude when he did this. He went there. He rolled with, you know, Farrakhan and them. You know what I'm saying? in a Y cast for a period of time. Now, I don't think Farrakhan would want to have some bleak-skinned brother who's a sellout rolling with him and representing. That's just me. For those folks who are like, well, that don't represent the hip-hop realm, I don't think Biggie would have worked with him if he felt that Mike Jackson was a sellout and or molester. Just off of, hip-hop cred. Do you want to have that type of thing trailing you? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? This was a man who donated lots of money, with a lot of undercover money, not just all public. This is a man who was donating to HBCUs, historically black college universities here in the States, till the day he died. And so besides helping out various music people throughout the years and ages and stuff like that. So, like the Black American experience, there's been ups and downs and tortures and things, but folks tried their best till they, gave out. And, with that, I can only give condolences to those who he positively influenced from all over, friends, family, fans, and all of the like. And that ties into this last thing I'm going to wrap up into. What happens when people pass away? You truly see the good and the bad of people when folks pass away. Michael Jackson hasn't even been passed away for a week yet. And I have seen such highs from folks from this media coverage and then such lows with some coonery. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. There's people he had talked to for years hopping on Larry King like, yo, Mike was this, Mike was that, I did this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you probably ain't talked to that dude in 5-10 years. And y'all talking all this to try to get some guap. God only judges, but seeing Michael Jackson pop Joe Jackson on the red carpet for the B.E.T. Awards, not even really talking about his son, rolling up in there with a lawyer and a publicist as his crew, talking about, yeah, it's sad, the greatest entertainer in the world died, but anyway, I got a record label dropping some projects, some DVDs. I'm like, that's his pops? Oh my god. Ew, you know what I'm saying? The Reverend Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, have they done some good in the past? Yes, but they're looking really bad right now, rolling with this dude. Really, 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 really bad. People already talking about estate, payments, debt, money. The BET Awards essentially, besides a few performances and a few tributes, shouts out to Janet Jackson, the young sister Keke Palmer, Jamie Foxx, Neo, Maxwell. In terms of performances, I remember being pretty good. Even Beyonce, there was just so much coonery there. Shouting out Michael Jackson and wearing a glove don't mean that's some tribute. That don't mean it. And I'll call folks out. The head of BET Network, Deborah Lee, ought to be ashamed of herself for how that entire thing went down. Yes, I understood it only took a few days to get things together, but y'all could have found at least a basic tone of respect throughout the entire proceedings. And a lot of that wasn't really there. Oh, also shout out to the OJs. They did their thing and said some cool stuff, and also Don Cornelius, who was up on that. But some stuff was just so trifling. How's Lil Wayne and Drake gonna have a song talking about, essentially banging out every girl in the world on the show that's supposed to be the Michael Jackson tribute, and have some kids on the stage on that joint? I mean, it's like, sometimes we hurt ourselves, yo. Oh my god, it's just ridiculous. But that's just some of the low lights, I guess I had to say, to hit on that. Again, there were people who did their thing, and there's some I'm not naming. Props to y'all. If y'all want to hit up my Twitter stream, I was twittering from the pre-show to the post-show. Y'all can check out my varying opinion and stuff on it, which apparently was a whole lot of folks' opinion and stuff on it. Go ahead there, Judah.
I just wanted to say briefly, I just want to shout out everybody that's doing music, period, but especially everybody that's doing rhythm and blues, soul, funk. A lot of the stuff that's being played, even on mainstream radio, I think R&B is definitely is just some good music being put out and aired independently and in the mainstream. I am looking forward to the new Maxwell LP. I think that's going to be a powerful LP. I think the new single, R&B really needed Maxwell. I think R&B is great right now, but I think that people like Maxwell and a whole lot of other people, I think, help bring it over the top. And I think that's an album to look for. That's definitely an album that FuseBox Radio anticipates and will play and will promote. And big shout out to Homeboy. All right.
right, no doubt. And you know, like I said, busy week in terms of events that happen. Kind of long intro, but about to get into the mix. I personally believe the best tribute for all of these people who passed the past week is to, as a media outlet, you want to be able to represent the best you can. You don't need to be pulled by somebody else's puppet strings to try to represent some form of solid positivity in you. I'm not saying that people can't do the street stuff. I'm not saying that people got to be preaching and other stuff all the time. But we all need to have a certain standard. I mean, there's a basic music standard that ain't passing no more in terms of what a dope groove is like, much less what anybody is saying. You know, there are outlets that have all this money and power, but they won't even put out no news out there to the people. You know, they don't even try to put out a commentary out there to make people think. So, you know, on that level, I had to give a whole bunch of love and shouts out to all the media outlets who are truly about it. Independence, and there are a few major ones who are too, but especially my independent media, radio, web, print, whatever is out there. You know, one thing watching this B.E.T awards and some of this other stuff that's out there, I'm like, if we don't do it, ain't no damn body else gonna do it. And, you know, we need to hold everybody up to a standard. We gotta have our own standards in what's going down. If there were various outlets that had those standards, all three people we listed who passed away would probably have never got to the places they did. If somebody to take a risk or a chance to be like, you know what, I'm feeling you, I'm feeling your talent, let's get it popping off, these things wouldn't happen, and vice versa in terms of how, you know, everything feeds off of each other in a nice little, you know, circle of life type of vibe. So, you know, FuseBox Radio, we're proud to say that we're black media, we're proud to say we're independent media, and regardless of what form we stand in, you know, we're always going to be real what we come from and our vibe and everything else, and constantly strive for improvement. And, you know, that's that. To all my music people, don't, you know, just do a Mike Jackson tribute and walk away. If you want to really be about that, you got to be the best you can be. You need to make good music every day. Damn what a label says, damn what the trend is or whatever at the particular time. You got to do you and fight hard and do the best you can. Because the second you give up and think, I got a shucking job like everybody else, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be disposable. You're going to get tossed. Oop, right out the bin, you know what I'm saying? The reason a dude like that lasted, and those people who we call legends and classics in any type of music form, regardless of how long they lived, because they did it up. They did it up the best way they felt. They got a part of their spirit and body up in it, and were just like, yo, I'm gonna go hard. So, you know, y'all do that, and, you know, we can all combine and make some good things jump off. But yo, we got, man, over a 30-minute intro because the week was jumping. So you know what time it is. It's time to get into the groove. For those folks who are going to do 4th of July here in the States, be safe, be careful, have a good time. And you know what it is. It's black radio for the 21st century, trying to bring some of that goodness back to the masses. Hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, all that good business here on the syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast, bringing the best of just all of that from all over. DJ Fusion Jon Judah.
Same funk time, same funk channel. Come check us out on the many different outlets. DJ Judah, DJ Fusion, FuseBox. Come on, ladies. Come on, soldiers. Follow me, no.
All right. Peace.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Let me show you the way to go. I don't know everything, but there's something I do know. I know. I've read and heard a lot, and now we're ready to show that we can come together and think like one. Come
DJ Fusion right here on the FuseBox Radio.
When I see you on the street, my whole body gets weak. When you stand in the crowd, your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? When I hear you on the phone, your sweet sexy voice turns my ear all the way on. Just a mention of your name seems to drive my head insane. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you, baby? Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love. Love that will make. If to me, if I can do all this, well, just imagine how it's gonna feel when we hug and kiss. Sugar, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? Alright. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, your love, your love.
I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love, and my arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, your love, your love, 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 love. Oh, I don't care how long it might take, 'cause I know the woman for me you I'll make. And I will not deny myself the chance of being part of what feels like the right romance. Girl, do I do? Oh, you do. When I do my love to you. Oh, yeah. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Oh, yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Oh, yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Oh, yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some watermelon honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Girl, I got some candy kisses for your loving, baby. Oh, yeah. Do you want some candy? Do you want some honeysuckle? Do you want some chocolate chip and kisses for love for you? Girl, if you feel everything, you hurt me, so send your feelings and your heart back to me right away, and I'll get it. Do I do what you do? When I do my love to you? Do I do what you do? When I do my love to you? Do I do what you do? When I do my love to you? Do I do what you do? When I do my love, Nate. I know the record's about to end, but we just gonna play and play until it goes away. So if you don't like the groove, you can turn the record off. It won't cost you nothing but a penny, and you'll have a cough. I know I cannot rhyme, 'cause I ain't like and I'm mine, but I think ha 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 ha. I got down and I think now everybody's talking about the job, the thing, everybody thinks so blue. Well, I know I got something for your body, and it's gonna do the same to me. Hey, you got the rhythm in the how talk, 'cause I got Earl's playing by himself, man. Earl's playing by himself, man. Earl playing by himself, man. Dennis playing by himself, man.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion.
But I don't get no loving just can't control my feet. Sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. I don't blame it on the sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. Sunshine, yeah, moonlight, good times, boogie. Don't you blame it, sunshine. You just got the moonlight. You just wanna good times, yeah. Oh, blame it on yourself. Sunshine, ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie. Oh, not that long. Yours and that boogie. Ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie.
And I just let it go. And then several days later, you know, the whole.
Where did that come from?
From above.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio. DJ Fusion.
Don't mind, but what do you mean?
now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion.
trip to the P now. While I settle off the shores of the Long Island. My father's clean, I mean my mind is clear when I transmit. I am the man of the family cause the pants fit. I want to let forensics prove that I can mince groove with the thread from me to water hate. Wanna say salutation to the nation of the Nubians. We about to place it in that 3 feet of stew again. I got the frequency to shatter Mrs. Jones' perm. I got a hail of other honeys cause it's short-term Cali and a storm for the shotty in the jacket. For the brother, he's the nigga when he packs it. So get your butt out the sling. I start Muhammad floating up, that means I'm deaf. So like the autograph, I'm signing till the break.
Wave the 18 mil, even still, sack a bag of troubles, make a single double, loop the coin and join the minimum wage. I had a plan if I was the man, I project, lay it low and leg mad cassettes. I uncondition my ways of the everyday sunset, waging my days to the one bet, cause your breaks I have the capital case. Weather mine, out of line, I beat it to the early morning. Freak the wake call, I get a tap on my shoulder, cause the days of the breaks be just about over. The arts of the six won't play my bag of chips, I got the sevens in my pocket somewhere. Reasons for the cheer or temperature here. I keep it to the rear and then I'm exploding.
I be the fabulous, but see, unlike the G, I got the flea up in the name. Kinova been my cousin from the Peter Pipe. Unlike the others, latching on the win, I caught the fame. Pass the task to ask me about the native tongue again, my friend. I tell you, Jungle Brothers on the run. I've shaken hands with many devils in the industry. Believe the genesis, like Phil, what stills me that I'm deaf. Like the autograph, I sign until the break.
To my day life, my pops got the ducks, best believe we sailed the wave to the long. I laid the anchor in the Ville, and how I relate, I stay inside of my gates. Break days, mess up my mind, ground 0 degrees, and the weather feels fine. You open my eyes, man, thought I had a man, but how could I scan? I wasn't around. I seen the states and played the dates in the far, gathered the news from the Zoas around. Grew old with Mikey Rhodes and played the codes. Sometimes I don't budge without my cousin Fuzz. A simple how you do, a check from my friends and my crew makes it definitely special.
Now there's no shiny happy people in the crew. We play the rough, I got the huff and puff to blow the house low. You know the never end the factor while I'm over telesquid. I know I enterprise it, brother, so report to the bridge. I bounce a ball with my left, a squid with my right.
Cause the squid is just a
yo, he deserved to lose a fight. I might meander across your dream, traveling up the stream. Plug wonder why you're lonely tonight. We see the girls scream as if we're shocked by the live shell. Let's round them up and get them back to the hotel. Motel, holiday. In fact, I'm gonna let you know once again the De La Soul is sure to show you we will hit the charter harder than the normal rapping bull.
No massive, this is officially a refugee camp remix. Home with it!
Right here on the FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion.
Right back where I wanna be. Tell me that you're doing wrong.
No massive in crew.
But I shock it all along.
No!
Crying would be like a man. Throwing rock to hide the hand. You ain't done enough for me. You ain't done enough for me. You are disgusting me. You ain't been just for me.
Crown Forte like a major holiday. I met with MJ in the ranch in Santa Fe. Floating till I'm seasick, the hottest on the remix. Blast up a crafts while I laugh at your V6. T-double-O, B.E.T to the D. You just double A, small time battery buffet. You can't eat off the floors we been. Word life, the power lunches at the Four Seasons. Too bad.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Tired of you hurting me. Yeah, yeah. You ain't been just for me. You are disgusting me. You got the less for me. But too bad, too bad. Look who got slapped in the face.
Refugee camp.
He's dead and stuff, he's in the place. I'm right back where I wanna be. I'm standing though you're kicking me. Too bad, too bad about it. Why don't you scream and shut it? Too bad about it. Why don't you just scream and shut it? Too bad about it. Why don't you scream and shut it? Too bad about it. Why don't you scream and shut it? It's just too much for me. You 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 just too much. That is something.
Beat it.
I'm right back where I wanna be.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Tired of injustice, tired of the scheme, lies are disgusting. Correct doesn't mean that kicking me down. I got to get up, check that the sound. The horse doesn't suck, big in the shadows, bit of the light. But you tell me I'm wrong, then you better prove you're right. You're selling out souls, 'cause I care about mine. I've got to get stronger, and I won't give up the fight. With such confusion, don't it make you wanna scream? You're masturbation victimized in a scheme. You're trying to go with every line is scrutinized. Somebody please have mercy, 'cause I just can't take it. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Make me want to scream. Stop pressuring me. Stop. You just stop me. Stop pressuring me. You just tired of your dealing. Story your way. You call the confusion. And think it's okay. You're changing the rules. You're playing the game. Continue much longer. I think I might go insane. With such confusion, don't it make you wanna scream? You're masturbation victimized in the scheme. You find your pleasure scandalized in every lie. Oh, Father, please have mercy, 'cause I just can't take it. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Make me want to scream. Stop pressuring me. Stop pressuring me. Stop fucking me. Make me want to scream.
Oh my God, can't believe what I saw as I turned on the TV. This evening, I was disgusted by all the injustice, all the injustice.
the wall. Life is so great and live life off the wall. Live your life off the wall. Live it on the wall. You can shout out all you want to, 'cause there ain't no sin and folks all getting loud. If you take the chance and do it, and there ain't no one who's gonna put you down. 'Cause with a party, people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on and move, and let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. If you live it off the wall. Life is so bad. Live life off the wall. Live your life off the wall. Live it off the wall. Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules, it's up to you. It's time to give it life and party alright through the night. Hide your inhibitions. Gotta let that fool loose deep inside your soul. Wanna see an exhibition? Better do it now before you get too old. 'Cause with the party, people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on and move, yeah. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. Live it off the wall. Life ain't so bad at all. Live it off the wall. Live your life off the wall. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on and move, yeah. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. If you're living on the tonight, gotta lay the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Live it up, let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. Tonight, gotta lay the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Music has lost one of the greatest founders of music of all time. You know what I'm saying? Music has lost the king. Music has lost the legend. Music has lost the icon. Music has lost a great friend.
Is it hard to underestimate?
Music has lost a great creator and a great family member. And I just want everybody to know that. The styles of music right now that's being created all came from Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Looking like even my man Neo right now. You know what I'm saying? Usher. You know, guys like that, you know, who reinvented the game. They got all of that from Michael, man.
Flav, did you see it coming?
Hey, listen, God ain't gonna let you see it coming. You know, and who are we to question God why he does what he does? But God needed an extra angel. So he came and got Michael to work for him. And that's what's popping. You know, for this to happen with Michael right now, I mean, it's unbelievable. But we ain't got no choice but to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jackson, he's not dead. You know, that's just his shell that stopped. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna still be in existence anyway. He becomes a guardian angel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
Have you been able to talk with Jermaine or any of the
I haven't spoken with Jermaine. I haven't spoken with Jermaine or anybody yet. You know what I'm saying? And me and Jermaine, we're real tight. You know what I'm saying? And that's my boy. That's another reason why I'm here too. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of to support my boy Jermaine going through this and everything, because you know that he's like my brother, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, the only thing I can say is we're all gonna miss Michael, man. I mean, Stop the Love You Save can be all of our own. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take it slow. You know what I'm saying? Because time, hey, listen, man, this is not promised to us. So while we living, we gotta do the right things with our life while we can, while we're here. You know what I'm saying? And hey, listen, man, like I said, who are we to question God why he does what he does? He needed Michael, so he got him.
baby, since your disguise, I can't help but love you. It's getting better all the time. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. Left to run my fingers softly while you sigh. Love came and possessed you, bringing sparkles to your eyes, like a trip to heaven. Heaven is the prize, and I'm so glad I found you. Yeah, you're an angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. And I'm so glad I found you. Yeah, you're an angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no, no.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
With us now is another Motown legend, Gladys Knight. Saw the Jackson 5 perform at the Apollo Theater in the 1960s and stayed in touch with the brothers, especially her friend Michael, ever since. Gladys joins us exclusively from Reno, Nevada. Gladys, how you doing this morning?
I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there.
When the news came yesterday, everybody was in shock. But you're somebody who saw this person in a way not many of us got to see him. You knew him from when he was just a young man and kept a relationship with him from all these years.
I met the Jacksons at the Regal Theater in Chicago. They were just children, actually. And I heard them before I saw them, and I jumped up and I said, "Who is that?" They were rehearsing to do a talent show. And I ran to the banister to try to see who it was, and their father brought them up after their rehearsal, and I got a chance to meet them. Amazing family. Michael was shy, and I don't know if we really recognized that in him all of his life. As he would accept awards, it wasn't about him being coy, it was about him being shy. I am so blessed that I was able to know Michael in a different way. Seeing him in a room alone, sitting in the dark, and saying, "What's the matter, Michael?" Or sitting in the middle of the floor. We shared the same manager, Ron Weisner, at one time. And he was telling me the things that had happened or not happened in his life, like not going to a baseball game as a young boy. And asking me, how do you do this? And how do you do that? So many people that have called in this industry talk about Michael's inquiries. Okay, how do you do this? How do you go about it wasn't all about how you execute a note. It was about how do you live this life under the pressure.
Here was all of this talent. Here was all of this ability. Here was this magnetism on stage. And at the same time, here was a person who I think a lot of people felt sorry for.
And it's rightful that they do that. To whom much is given, much is required, okay? And he had an enormous gift. And he also lived by that gift that you're given, you should use. And he used it to the utmost, to the best of his ability. He was phenomenal, is a good word, and he gave us so much joy. But on the other side of that coin, we forgot sometimes to understand what it takes in order to do that. Trying to have a family, live a normal life, which is almost impossible with the iconic area that Michael was a part of. So I loved him. He needed somebody to talk to before he was going to court. My husband William and I called him. He was in Vegas. A lot of people didn't know that. And we called him, and he called me back, and we said, "Hey, why don't you just come on over to our house? They would never expect you to be here." He needed some solace. He needed some other things that we as a group of people couldn't give him. And I hope in this time, I hope that we will not go so much for the sensationalism. He lived every trial. He lived every wrong decision that he made. It's done. It's over. Now he needs his accolades for what he gave us and how good he made us feel.
Right. Gladys, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. It's good to see you, honey.
My pleasure.
All right, be well.
You promised
It's MC Light. You're checking out the FuseBox, bringing the best of hip hop and R&B from all over.
Yeah, Peter. Exclusive of the rain, son. Fur King. Shit. What it is? Swagger dust in the house. Right. Yeah. He's Mr. Front cover against the green kid. Fam, hold you down all the way to the district. Swagger dust dripping, weed's finger licking good. Big up to chase millions, seeing Hollywood. Opposed to the lens of Felix Patel. He rocked Hell's Bells when he was locked in jail. Went in, worked harder, built his contacts, now we work smarter. New Jersey's his alma mater. He's P. Diddy, the legend in the game. His the bird watch stone straight insane. So back the fuck up or catch the next train. Rock Rudy to the fullest, but Polo's his name.
Rocking Persian lambs and Gucci frames. Polo the fur king, the mogul of the fashion game. Minx chinchillas, disabled Russian links. If your fags got dough, he got pretty and pink. Kick Factory, got the sneaker game and sing. Game time athletics, ill like prolifics. Inc. Shout out to AZ, Miss Fallen in CG. Let's radio still holding down the word on these streets. Check me on CCTV with Frankie Blanco, Wally Sparks, hard body in the place to be. I rep Jersey, but Boston got love for me. Stunting on the front cover of Urban Steez, Banana Peel Uggs, private collection tees. His expertise is iced out like hydroponic trees. Miss Toya Erotica, yeah, it's top flop models. Desalina clothing for life, so pop some bottles. This is the takeover. Exclusive fashion, get a makeover. R.I.P. Lou Diamond, yeah, great soldier. We love you, son. R.I.P.
All right, y'all. 1 2 1 2. What's going on? You are now in tune to the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast, bringing you the best of hip hop and soul music from all over, live and direct on the weekly since 1998. Trying to be one of the many forces to bring the balance back to black radio and just black media in general. And hopefully, you know, lots of folks want to still be on board and listen to us and everything. And with our music and interviews, you know, we spark some good grooves and we spark your mind and all of that good stuff. And y'all know, besides the music and all that, we bring some of the best interviews possible from all over the spectrum, whether it's folks who do different things in business, our people in the community, musicians, so forth and so on. And this week's interview is no different. I'm sure some of y'all have been peeping out a lot of these things with the music videos, concerts, and so forth, wondering, man, I wonder who really gets these people's gear together and styles and make them look hot like they do. Since some folks do it by themselves, but really, majority of the time, it's not going down in that particular way. And as we know, black music and general and black entertainment, folks always have to have a certain particular set of style and vibe, you know, to put themselves forth to the masses. And we got one of the men here who does it real big for hip hop and just entertainment in general in terms of making your peoples look real fly, sharp, and fresh. Our man from Boston, Polo. What's going on, Polo? How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You know, Polo, also known as the Fur King. You're representing Boston, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
All right. And can you tell the people how you got into that particular line of business with fashion in general?
Yeah, that started from just maybe like in the 6th grade. That's how far this goes back.
Wow.
It was just I got into Ralph Lauren clothing. I was wearing it just religiously from like 6th grade on, and that's how the name Polo actually jumped into play, because I was actually for real with that man representing. I mean, I had curtains, bed sheets, pillows, soccer balls, football, teddy bears, a cologne, the whole kit and caboodle. So that name stuck with me from that point on. And as I just got older, a lot of people was just always saying like, yo, you spend all this money on all this fly stuff you getting. Why don't you just get into your own clothing line one day, man? And you're a pretty big dude, so you can make stuff for the bigger dudes. And there was no disrespect to the skinny cats. It's just that at the time, that's when Versace was out and things of that nature. And people were definitely, you know, directing me just that. If I do get into clothing, do your own line. You can save your own money, but also cater to the big guys because, you know, you're a pretty big fella yourself. So that's how I kind of got into it.
All right, no doubt. And you rep originally from the Bronx, NY, is that right?
Yeah, I was born in the Bronx, like as a baby, but as soon like when I opened my eyes and really knew where I was at, my father and mother had a house in Jersey, Bergen County, New Jersey.
All right. Shout out to all of our massive in New Jersey, if they know how that goes down. So you're pretty much getting into, I guess, your interest right when a whole bunch of the hip hop scene was really climbing on and seeing all these other cats style and do their thing.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I was saying, so you're pretty much getting into fashion as a young person, right, when hip hop itself was really getting forth and doing its thing major.
Yes. Because, I mean, I cater to everybody. It's just not hip-hop. That's why I got into the custom-made clothing, because I can design anything. If you want a three-piece tuxedo suit, I can do it. If you want jeans, I can do it. If you want button-up, silk, satin, if you want cashmere coats, I can do it. So I can do anything from urban all the way to GQ. It's not a problem.
All right. True indeed. Now, with that, was this just a natural born talent? Did you go to school to get some things together with in terms of this?
Oh, no, not at all. This was just natural, just gifted talent that God blessed me with. And to be honest with you, I didn't know that I had it in me. I knew I was very articulate, but I didn't know I had it in me for that particular line of work that I got myself into. Because I kind of jumped into it so deep because... as other clothing designers, and no disrespect to them, I mean, it's a great look. I don't have t-shirts and hoodies. Like, usually people start out with t-shirts and hoodies and hats. I skipped all of that. I went straight into custom-made clothing, from furs to suits to everything else. I don't have a t-shirt line or a hoodie line or even a hat line. So I just jumped right into the pool with sharks, and I felt that I can swim and I can deal with the best of them. And I became very successful at doing what I do, so it was a blessing.
No doubt. And out of curiosity, why did you bypass all that? Did you just feel like it, or were you just like everybody else has that and I'm just not beat to get into that routine?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like now, after me being in the business for 10 years, now I would just do a t-shirt line. And it won't be to even make money. It'll just be more just to pass out, because my clientele is so powerful right now that I can afford to just give out shirts to all my fans and clients, and they'll just wear it out and about because of who I am. And I feel that would just bring more attention to me just because of the way I did it. So it wouldn't even, so when I do the t-shirt line, it wouldn't even really be for money. I'll either give it away or I'll charge peanuts for it. Like, it don't even matter, because I make all my money off all the other big stuff. So that would just be like promotion giveaways for me.
No doubt. That's definitely peace and a wonderful place to go and be in. Now, with the custom line, I mean, how did you actually get more people, I guess, because the way I see fashion, like when you get into that custom realm, you know, that clientele tends to come from word of mouth or things like that. Did that come about that way with you?
Yes, that's basically how it came about. I got to business cards maybe, I'll say 5 or 6 years prior to me being in business. So everything else was just word of mouth, and you know, and as far as a computer, which is funny, I've been in business 10 years. I just got a computer a year and a half ago, people. So I was doing all that other work for 8-9 years without no computer. And the reason that was because I didn't know how to work on it at the time, to be honest with you. And my father was so old school with it. He always just told me, like, son, like, it's all good for this technology, it's all fly and all that, but if you keep everything in your membrane, you'll be better off. Because, see, if you're one of them people that sit in front of the computer all day and it crashes, see, those are the people that will go crazy, because now mentally they're not stable to work, because now they depend on the computer. And I told myself I would never be like that. So, like, 9 times out of 10, I got everything in my head. So my computer crashed, I can remember everything and then go jot it down on some paper and get it back, so I won't have lost, you know, everything.
Nah, no doubt. So you don't have crackberry syndrome like some of these folks have.
Nah, not at all. Like in my phone, I know some people, they depend on their cell phone. They go to the phone book and deliver a number. I got about 1,000 numbers in my phone, literally, and I can remember at least 700 of them off the top of my head.
All right, true indeed. Now, you mentioned your father. You seem to be a brother who's had like a nice solid family foundation. Am I correct?
Yes, I did. I'm not going to sit up here and even pretend and come to you with like no hood story or no project story, and that's no disrespect to anybody. I don't have a hood story, but I have a good story, and I just happen to be, my father and mother just happened to be, you know, financially straight, where they was able to raise me and my brother and my sister in, like I said, Bergen County, New Jersey, which is actually, if you look it up, it's the first richest county in the country. and everybody lives out there from Eddie Murphy on, and I mean literally like right around the corner from us. So so I definitely was raised properly, and definitely was in a good area to continue what I'm doing.
No doubt, and I could definitely appreciate you saying that, you don't have to feel like you had a front about your background and everything, because so many people do that, and then it just looks crazy later on. There's no shame in having a solid family structure if you were blessed to have it.
Yeah, I mean, like I tell people, I was born into it, and I mean, I don't know, and you don't know until you're 5, 6, 7 years old. Like, wow, I got a couple of things here. Like, wow, I'm really blessed. I learned early in life that I was blessed to have these things, and that's why my mother and father and I had such a beautiful relationship, because I never took them for granted. I never, and I mean, I was spoiled rotten, but I wasn't one of them spoiled rotten kids to where if I can't get it, I run in the corner and I scream my head off until I get it. No, I wasn't like that. It was just, if it was no, it was no. But I got more yeses than I did no. So I was cool with that.
All right. Now, for some of these folks who might be like, where can we find, some of Polo's gear? Like, we wanted to see some examples and stuff of that. I know you just had some of your gear recently in a few videos. Can you list some of them people?
Yeah, shout out to Smoke Bolger. He's out of the Boston area. He just did a video with Jim Jones called Money on My Mind, and you can catch it on World Star or actually MTV Jams. He's actually wearing 2 of my pieces. There's about 5 or 6 pieces that he's wearing in there. I ain't gonna take credit for all of that, but I'll take credit for the 2. He's wearing the red coat with the white fur collar, and he's wearing a blue fox fur coat that I did. So you can definitely catch it on there. And he's actually the first person to actually put me in the video, with my clothes. There was a couple other people that tried, but the videos never really went nowhere. So to me, that doesn't count. That one is physically can be seen. He gives me the shout outs on other DVDs that I'm part of that segment of the styling part of that video. So yes, it was definitely a blessing there. You can go to myspace.com/Potaja. You can go to myspace.com /fashion 4 and catch me there. Or if you're up in the Boston area, because I'm very funny where I like my clothes at, you can go to Newberry Street, which is like 5th Avenue or Rodale Drive in Beverly Hills, and catch my stuff at a store called Rick Walker's store on Newberry Street.
Okay. So you don't have, I guess I would say at the moment, like a storefront for heads to check out, but people can get your gear through all those other means.
No, I don't. You know what? I don't get caught up in that. Like me getting a storefront. I mean, eventually I might just do one, but everything is just so nicely flowing and coming so nice. My father told me sometimes don't fix what's not broken. So I'm just gonna go with what I was taught and just run with it until I feel that that's something I need to do. Right now, I'm doing fine. I have no complaints.
All right, no doubt. And with all of these things going on, because I mean, I know your clientele is crazy just on entertainment and much less on all the other extra ends. You must have a great team behind you.
Yeah, actually I do. But you know what? I do. As far as exclusive fashion and furs, I have my PR person, Miss Toy, and then I have my president, which is actually my best friend, my president, and he's my manager, all in one. So it's just a blessing to have them people around me, because everybody is loyal, and not just come with loyalty. What I want in my company, I just don't want you to be loyal. I want you to be faithful. See, that's where a lot of people go wrong at. They have a lot of loyal people, but they don't have no faithful people. And I got both of that, so I was blessed with that. But then on top of that, yes, I have under one umbrella. Yes, I have a stylist called Miss Fallon. She's my stylist. I have a production company called Prolific Entertainment. Maddie, Filthy Rich, and Ray Blast. They rappers as well as they do production. I have Vintage Beats, Billy Blast that do the beats if I need them. I have Mag Beats. They do the beats. And yeah, it's like, and I have like a film crew too. So Air to the Streets, Wally's Ball, Frankie Blanca. So I have everything that kind of goes under one umbrella, but at the same time, they all have their own endeavors.
All right, true that. That's a whole lot going on. And on top of that, I know you do a lot of things with and for the community, which is wonderful. Can you break down some details on that?
Yeah. I forgot the I forgot the one. I don't know if it's sickle cell or forgot which one it was, but I know some people reached out to me and they always call me to ask me, can I help, donate, some money or donate a walk or a run to, whatever their kids are going through. So I'm definitely big on that. But what I do every year, though, I run I call it the Baby Marathon. It's a 2-mile run that I do for the Boys and Girls Club out here in Boston. And I ran it last year, and I actually ran it today. So, and I get back to that, and it's just a blessing to know that I can do that. Because some people, they donate, but then they don't earn their donation. I want to earn mine. Like, I gave you the money also, but also let me participate in it as well, because I feel that I'm built like that. It also makes me feel good that I just didn't just give my money and don't care. No, I went out there, I sweated, I twisted my ankle, I'm hurt, I'm tired, whatever it may be, but I did my 1-2 for y'all.
No doubt. So it's not just that blank check writing just to look good and you keep it moving. There's actually some heart and foundation behind it.
Yeah, when I ran it today, man, I ran the 2 miles today. I ran it last year. I was trying to beat my time because it's called the Bunker Hill Race. I ran it last year, and I think in the 2 mile I ran like 17 seconds or something like that. So I don't know what my time is until tomorrow to see if I even beat my time. But it came out real nice, and I twisted my ankle, and I paid for it, but I still kept going, and nobody knew it because I'm an athlete. I'm a sportsmanship at the end of the day. I do what I do, and I keep it pushing. I'm not a complainer. I'm not into that. It is what it is.
No doubt, and that's a wonderful thing. Now, for somebody who's been doing all of these ventures so successfully for the past 10 years, if there was a young brother who was like, yo, I'm really interested in getting into this particular type of business, what are some words of wisdom you can drop on them?
I would tell him to keep his mind right, his time right, and his grind right. And with them 3 things, nobody can even stop you. Because with that, now what you're doing is you're avoiding the haters, because the haters are going to come. Like me personally, I love the haters. They don't even know they made me. If they knew what they did to me, they'll stop hating on me. But that's a blessing. But I would just tell somebody young, listen, the haters are going to come, so keep your mind right. I say, there's always going to be some type of obstacle that you're going to have to jump over that you might not always be able to climb. But, keep your time right, and just just stay focused, man, and be yourself. Most important, be a trendsetter, not a trend sweater. And with that, you will make it. At the end of the day, you will make. You're gonna have people literally trying to pull you off the wall and knock you off your pedestals and stuff like that. But if you just do what you're supposed to do and mind your business and stay focused on what you do and put your time and effort into what you want to be successful, oh man, listen, nobody can stop you. I can promise you.
All right, no doubt. And y'all heard those words of wisdom and everything right here. And also one thing I'm noticing too throughout this interview with this brother, and just from our interactions earlier, it's a blessing that you going through all this and you're really grounded and really humble. And that might be one thing we need to let the people know too, is that no matter where you climb up, you're going to still need to have that to keep yourself balanced, because we see a lot of people can get lost real quick when that money and that fame get into play.
Yes. A lot of people get caught up in me. I've never been like that, and I would never be like that. That's why when you said, yeah, I called on time, that's me. So I'm never going to ever get so big to where I'm going to forget about FuseBox Radio. FuseBox Radio will be mentioned lifetime with me. Anybody who ever helped me, anybody who ever supported me. Shout out to Prina, who's been like I call her the young Oprah. She's like the gazoo in the Flintstones. She just comes out of the air and makes wonderful things happen. Like, those people I can't forget. And it's like, definitely big up to you, because it's funny, because here it is, I'm from a town, like I said, the town Bergen County in Jersey, where everybody got money, but it seems like all the outside love is coming from the outside, nothing from the inside. And I just don't understand it, because where I'm from, I mean, you might live next door with a person with a Cadillac, and the person next door might have a Maserati, and the next door person might have a Mercedes-Benz, and you might have a BMW. So at the end of the day, why are we hating on each other out that way? It's like beyond my wildest dreams. So I eventually had to make a move and get to where I'm loved from the people who don't know me. So I get more love from the people such as yourself that don't know me than the people that actually do know me. And you know what? I'm so fine with it, I can care less.
No doubt. That's a funny thing. That tends to happen to a lot of people for whatever reason.
Yeah, I mean, Mary, for real, these people in my town literally can walk to Eddie Murphy's house. I mean, we all can. It ain't like you live 2 hours away. You can walk to Eddie Murphy's house. You can walk to Puffy's house. You can walk to Chris Rock's house. You can walk to Jay-Z. All this is walking. The Isley Brothers, the Sugar Hill Gang. All these people live in our area in that town called Bergen County, New Jersey. So it's beyond me why y'all would be so mad with me. But I understand it though, because I was always, I shouldn't be the underdog, but I consider myself to be the underdog. And I love being the underdog because what's so funny is that name P. Did It actually came from a hater. And what happened was, right when they thought I wasn't doing nothing, here I come with another smasher or another hit or another front cover or another radio show. And the name just came out like, yo, man, did it, he did it again. And then they just put the P on front of it, because they used to call me P. Diddy, because me and Puff actually have a lot in common. Even though we don't really know each other, we actually have a lot in common. So they call me P. Diddy for a minute, and then finally, the haters was just like, yo, man, you change your name to P. Did It. And I actually ran with it, because I actually kind of like that name, actually. So I ran with it for a while, and then, all the other nicknames came into play, so it is what it is. But it's a shame, me being from where I'm from, you would think that people, they got the same kind of money, or at least in the same tax bracket, would just have love for you, but unfortunately, it's not like that.
That's a very deep thing and a very deep statement that you made.
100 around here, that's what I will do.
And that's the way it's supposed to be, It's kind of bad. We're in an amazing age where you run into that and you're like, wow, that's different. But it's all good. It's all good.
I'm the same guy. I mean, even certain guys certain friends of mine down there that own barbershops, they'll tell you, if I'm kind of a neat freak for the most part, they'll tell you I have no problem picking up a broom and go in their barbershop and sweep up the hairs in their barbershop. Like, it's not a problem for me to do that, because I'm not ever going to be too big to where I'm going to be like, oh, I'm not going to do that, or that's what that guy gets paid for. He gets sweep up the floor. No, I sweep up the floor just too messy, and hours then went by, and the guy you're paying ain't clean up your floor. I will grab a broom and have no problem sweeping it up. It's not a problem with me, because at the end of the day, I know that's not what I do for a living. I'm just doing that because I just don't like filth. So, like I said, I'm humble all the way around the board, man. My boy AZ, the legendary AZ, the rapper.
Word up.
My man. Me and AZ is very close friends. I got no problem carrying his bags for him if he needs me. If he needs me to help him go to the airport and carry his luggage, I have no problem with doing that for him. I'm a fan of his and I love his music. Sometimes he bugs out on me like, boy, you crazy. But at the end of the day, he has to respect me, because I do this from the heart. It's not like you're paying me and I'm on your payroll. I'm just a fan of your music. And at one time, I always wanted to meet you, and then my dream came true that I met you. So that's just letting the people out there know, me as a whole, I'm very humble. But if you take my kindness for weakness, I can go another way too, because I'm a very, very great person at the beginning of the day, middle of the day, and at the end of the day.
Word up, word. And that's definitely the way all these things should be. People just know right up front what they're dealing with, and they can act accordingly afterward. But as long as people know that you're a good person, and they can't play you for a chump either. Hey, what else can you really ask for?
Yeah, well, like I tell people, I've been a fashion designer for a little while, but I've been that other cat for a long, long while. So at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to push my button or try to go there with me because they think, I play with furs and I play with clothes, I'm some kind of softy. No, I'm not no killer, I ain't into all that, but at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to get over on me either just because you think that you can. That's a no way.
All right, no doubt. Definitely very good words and strong words to end that with, because too many people think being kind means that you pay for a chump, and that's not supposed to be the way it is. Period.
Yeah, not at all. And plus, on top of that, I treat people good. I mean, if I can help people, I will. My mother always told me, don't ever misjudge somebody because you might have a little bit more than this person or whatever the case may be. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I'm one of them kind of people. If I can help you, I really, really will help you. I done gave bum sneakers out of my closet. I done seen the guy at the bus stop 3 days straight with the same shirt on looking crazy. I go home and give him, 12 white tees. I mean, I've been known to just show love to a lot of people. I do more than what people think. I just don't brag or try to put put it out there all the time, but every now and then I let it be known. Oh, I do a lot. So if it ain't stated in the community, I do a lot off the record because I have a whole bunch of sneakers. I mean, I can't go get this man three and four pairs of sneakers. I mean, let's be serious at the end of the day. You know, so I try my best to make everybody happy. I know that I can't, but I do try.
All right, no doubt. And, y'all have heard the rundown from Polo the Fur King. The man is serious. He's doing a whole lot of things. It's not just the clothes. You hear all other things from work within the community, the other business ventures. Now, just one more time for the people who are really about it, because, UCNB brother don't want to waste their time. So if they're really, really about doing some building with you, what are the best ways folks can get at you again?
Yeah, they can get at me through myspace.com/PotterJa or myspace.com/exclusive fashion, the number 4 in real, or you can call the company number 860-777-6578 and get at me that way. If you're up in the Boston area, you can call me, or you can, like I said, go to Newberry Street and they do custom prepaid orders, and that's how you can get to my stuff. That's the best way to get at me and see my work. I constantly put pictures up between every week and 30 days to show you something new. And I'm all over, man, from FuseBox Radio to all kinds of magazines. So if you Google me, you can find me in all access to DVDs I'm everywhere at the end of the day. You just gotta Google me and find me. I'm around, trust me.
All right, no doubt. And again, we definitely need to thank you for taking out your time and your extremely busy schedule to do this interview. And everybody knows how we do it to FuseBox Radio. Each week, we archive our weekly show on our podcast page, fuseboxradio.podomatic.com, where you'll be able to check out information about the show playlist, of course, the interviews jumping off, including this one, and just everything else that's happening. We'll also have links and pictures and all that good stuff of folks we have here for the interview, so y'all really see what's going on with Polo the Fur King. And again, y'all know I don't necessarily love the term Google people, but you really can do that with Homeboy and get a whole lot of stuff. And also check out that Smoke Boga video, which we should also have posted up on the blackradiowithback.com site very shortly. And you'll see some of this gear. You'll see it's real. It's not nothing from Foreman Mills or Big Lots, but it ain't too sedity either. It's that real high quality stuff.
Yes. And they can call me too. I do answer my phone sometimes. I'm not one of those people where, I'm going to have my PR answer my phone all the time. No, if the phone's near me, I will pick it up and say hello. It's not a problem. I'm not one of them kind of people. I'm a little cocky with more confident, but I'm not arrogant. I'm nothing like that. I'm actually a shy person, but I try to show the love, man, as long as I see that the love is back, man. And all I'm trying to do is supply people with the finer things in life, because I'm in a position to, and hopefully, everybody respects what I'm trying to do, man. And hey, just keep looking out for me, man. I'm still up and coming, and I'm trying to get there. So look out for me and work for me, and I work for y'all. I got you.
All right, no doubt. We definitely have no doubt that we're just gonna see more bigger and greater things from you. And again, we definitely had to thank Polo the Fur King for his interview. You're going to be able to check out all the information on blackradiosback.com, as well as our FuseBox Radio podcast page. And we're going to get right back up into the mix here on the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion Jon Judah, bringing you the best of hip-hop and soul music from all over, live and direct, bringing that balance back to Black Radio. Peace.
It's your boy Wally Sparks. Doing this right here for my man Polo. Fur King. I got you, Daddy-O. Oh yeah.
Fresh dressed like a million bucks. Fresh dressed like a million bucks. Fresh dressed like a million bucks.
There's
all the valley shoes in the fly green socks. Fresh dressed like a million bucks. Fresh dressed like a million bucks. Fresh dressed like a million bucks. All the valley shoes in the fly green socks.
fresh, dressed like $1 million. New on the Rudy shades cause they cost too much. Private collection, of course, that's a meaning. Called Polo, he the customized jeans. And my dude Chase Million, he out for that straight cash. I'm linking up with Maddie, Filthy Rich, and Ray Blast. Prolific entertainment, but man gave me this beer. Pulling out tracks like a dentist do his teeth. If it ain't exclusive, it can't be fashion. So keep the documentary and stop harassing. 24/7 with my fresh, never rushing it. Krishna the Fur Queen, Miss Toy the publicist. While he don't sweat trends, he set trends. Word to Polo and ain't none of us yes man. Forget them other name brands, that's for the birds. I only rock exclusive fashion and furs.
Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion. On the Bally shoes and the fly green socks. Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion. On the Bally shoes and the fly green socks.
Hold on. You know I can't do a Polo track and not talk on at the end. So here it goes, your boy Wally Sports once again. And I'm doing this for my man Polo, the Fur King, Mr. Exclusive, Fashion and Furs. You know what he's saying? If it ain't exclusive, it can't be fashion. And we don't sweat trends over here, we set trends over here. You sweat trends over there. Know what I mean? Much love to my man Mag Beats who laced me with this beat. Much love to my dude Rusty over there at Funky Fresh Radio. Oh yeah, he play me. TouchFM.org. Friday, Saturday, 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. Oh yeah.
Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion.
Hold on.
Dressed like $1 billion. On the Bally shoes and the fly green socks. Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion. Dressed like $1 billion. On the Bally shoes and the fly green.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Had to get in.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news, and commentary from all over.
Judah, FuseBox, Magic Video.
be alarmed, we're Negroes.
Judah in the mix. Check it out.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio. Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss.
Told you so. Having fun, got money to burn. 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 'Cause paid the cost, be the boss. Paid the cost, be the boss. Paid the cost, be the boss. Cross the tracks, turn my back. Cross the tracks, turn my back. Paid the cost, be the boss. I'm a bad mother. I'm a bad mother. Headed for the turnaround. Headed for the turnaround. Told you so.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah. You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
that things are wrong. Deaf man hears some funny changes. Boss man hears the people's song. Coats his lies and rearranges. Without you, there is no Pharaoh. So all you have to do to let him go is let him go. Just wake up tomorrow morning and say, bye, Pharaoh, honey. You've been down to
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You've been down too long. You better get it together or leave it alone. If you don't want my loving, I'll be gone. Get up, get up, get up. Get up on the hours. Think what you're doing. Get up on the hours, girl. Think what you're doing. I'm spinning around.
Hey, it's your girl Tennille, and I'm hanging out with FuseBox Radio and BlackRadiosBack.com.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio. Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah. Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Good
right here on the FuseBox Radio. Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news, and commentary from all over.
right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
All the time we have tonight. Join us next time. Good night.